Dale, bitches performing off on the grade. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. The violent story of King Dale. I'm not sure who that is, but they say he a GD, so we finna go ahead and find out. Puna will usually be on point with his info, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's go ahead.
King Dale, real name Shondell Adams, was a gang.
Oh, why didn't they say Shondell? I would have known if they were talking about Shondell. They talking about King Dale. I ain't never heard nobody call Shondell King Dale. Now, I might just be out the loop. I ain't never heard that before, man.
Member from Chicago, Illinois. He was a member of a set called 50 Strong. 50 Strong predominantly consists of gangster disciples, and they are located in an area of Chicago nicknamed Back of the Yard / New City, with their territory starting from 50th to 51st and Morgan to Halstead. The gangster disciples and Black Peace Stones are bitter enemies, so naturally, 50 Strong predominantly beef with Black Peace Stone sets. They beef with GGE and Lowlife, but their biggest enemies are the Folly Boys. The Folly Boys are an alliance of 4 sets from the notorious Black Peace Stone neighborhood called Motown. King Dale had a notorious reputation in the streets for being a killer. His close associates publicly claimed online that Dale had killed 6 people during his life. At the time Dale was active, 50 Strong was in the middle of a horrific war.
You know what's crazy? I always just find it crazy as hell that back in the day, bro, street niggas was on Twitter getting active. Like back in the day, that shit was hectic, man. People was on goddamn Twitter just doing what it do. Like Vine was, T-Roy was, Fredo, all these niggas, they was just on Twitter just letting it have it. Like, yeah, I just did this. I'm finna pull up on your block. I'm finna boom, boom, boom. They pull up on their block and boom, boom, boom. And then like none of this shit was getting traced back to people. It's like just recently tweets just started getting pulled up and shit. Like back in the day, it was wild. Nigga say you finna smoke you, go smoke you, then tweet, job done. And get no clout from it because nobody know what he talking about.
With the Folly Boys that resulted in countless bloodshed on both sides and wreaked havoc on the streets of Chicago. 50 Strong and the Folly Boys were originally cool with one another, but a personal beef between 2 members would lead to all-out bloodshed. In 2009, a 50 Strong member named Kyer Brown and a man from Motown named Zachary Alamon got into it with each other. Rather than resolve the conflict, Kyer would resort to gunplay. On April 25th, 2009, Zach was walking north in the 5200 block of South Carpenter Street at about 4:40 p.m. when a vehicle approached and a man exited his front passenger side with a gun. The gunman fired several shots at Zach while chasing him on Carpenter, then returned to the vehicle that fled south. Zach was shot multiple times and was pronounced dead at about 6:45 p.m. that day at the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. 50 Strong member Kyer would be arrested and ultimately sentenced to 55 years in prison for this murder. Zach's death would lead to all-out warfare between 50 Strong and Motown / the Folly Boys, and King Dale would soon find himself right in the middle of it.
Are you tired of looking online and seeing all these social media influencers and YouTubers live a life that you want to live and you don't understand how to obtain it? Are you tired of going online and seeing people flex cars and money and you don't understand what they're doing and make that happen for themselves? Well, I'm here to teach you today through Consulted by G-Dot. That's my goal, to teach you guys how to not only become millionaires and stack 6 figures every month or every year, depending on how hard you want to go with it. I'm also here to teach you how to make yourself successful with multiple streams of income. For more information, go ahead and sign up and check out my course on WAP and to Consulted by G-Dot. The link will be in the description. I can't wait to teach and help you guys make some money. Crazy, I'm from Motown. That's crazy.
In September of 2009, a man from Motown named Little Derek, real name Derek Williams, was standing outside in the 5200 block of South Carpenter Street when a gunman pulled up and shot him in the head. He was rushed to Stroger Hospital, where he was officially pronounced dead at just 22 years old. It is widely rumored that King Dale was allegedly the one responsible for this. As the war went on, King Dale would continue to kill.
God damn. RIP to everybody.
On April 15th, 2010, a member of the Folly Boys named B. Lovett, real name DeAndre Morgan, was pushing his baby son in a stroller with his girlfriend in the Back of the Yards neighborhood around 11 p.m. when they walked past a parked car. As they walked past the car, someone inside the car began shooting and struck B. Lovett multiple times. He would be pronounced dead at just 18 years old. It is widely rumored that King Dale was allegedly involved in this murder. Following B. Lovett's death, the Folly Boys were hungry for payback. Shortly after this, they made an attempt on Dell's life, but Dell survived after only getting shot in the leg. However, the Folly Boys wouldn't stop, and they would end up eventually killing a beloved member of 50 Strong.
That's how I go though.
On December 28, 2011, a 50 Strong member named Duggo, real name Jules Selvey, was sitting on a porch in the back of the Yards neighborhood when a silver-colored SUV with tinted windows pulled up and someone inside fired shots. Duggo was shot in the head and was taken to Stroger Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at just 19 years old. He was allegedly killed by members of the Folly Boys. Duggo was not only a beloved member of 50 Strong, he was also King Dell's best friend, so payback was guaranteed. To make things even worse, members of the Folly Boys would diss Duggo in songs.
Can't smoke no more, or I'ma be feeling like Duggo when he got hit. And the shit, that bulldog made his ass flip.
Following Duggo's
It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, like, everything about the rack was way more disrespectful back in the day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, from the diss songs to how people was sliding to what people was doing. Like, nowadays, people was disrespectful for sure. But back in the day, like I said earlier, niggas would tweet about finna murk you, go do it. They take a video of the shit, do all types of crazy shit in between, then goddamn make a diss song on they blog, dissing, rapping about the whole murder. Nigga, like the shit Young Pappy was saying, y'all think that he wasn't outside? The shit Duck was saying, the shit Vaughn was saying, the shit a lot of these niggas was saying, even Louis and them. Why you think Louis got shot in the head, bro? Because Louis was talking that shit. Why you think Crump ain't had no more? Because Crump was talking that shit. Why you think Varney got put in a wheelchair? Because Varney was doing that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's shit. I repeat to everybody on both sides, you feel me? Like, this shit just be crazy though. And him getting his best friend killed, his homie killed, it's gonna turn him up even more. He was already a killer, now my homie got killed. Ain't no going back now.
Death, King Dell would allegedly kill 2 members of the Folly Boys at once in a horrific mass shooting.
God damn.
On June 8, 2012, a group of Folly Boys members were standing in front of a house on the 5100 block of South May Street at about 4:40 p.m. when 2 men approached them and started shooting. 5 people in total were shot. All 5 were rushed to the hospital, but 2 of them would be pronounced dead. The other 3 survived their injuries. The 2 that died were Kamikaze Mozzie, real name Rayshawn Stephanie, and Zio, real name Mario Jackson. It is widely rumored that King Dell was allegedly one of the gunmen in this double homicide. These deaths enraged the Folly Boys, but especially a member named Scrap. Scrap would become so enraged that he committed to killing King Dell at all costs, no matter the consequences.
That's how it be. He killed so many of your homies, it'd be like, damn, you know?
The deaths of Mozzie and Zio made Scrap committed to killing King Dell, and he allegedly told someone his plans. Scrap allegedly told the person that he knew he might not make it back from his mission and that he loved them and to take care of his kids for him. Following this conversation, Scrap would go on a suicide mission to take King Dell's life. On June 10, 2012, Scrap and another Folly Boys member went to 50 Strong's territory wearing masks and armed with an AK-47 and other unknown weapons. A large group of 50 Strong members, including King Dell, were out there playing basketball. Despite being greatly outnumbered, Scrap and the co-offender opened fire on the group, but aimed primarily for Dell. Dell was struck multiple times by the AK-47 and died on the scene.
Damn.
The 50 Strong members returned fire and shot Scrap multiple times, including in the head. The second shooter that did this with Scrap was able to flee the scene and escape in his vehicle. While Scrap was dead on the ground, the group of 50 Strong members walked up to him, ripped off his mask, and kicked and stomped on his body. One of them would later go on to post a photo of themselves holding Scrap's mask. Despite knowing that he was
What the fuck? Nigga, that's not normal, bro. That's not normal, gang. I ain't gonna sit here and act like that's normal. That's crazy. You nigga, you got your, what? And you kept the mask? And posted it on the internet? Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. But honestly, I don't know, bro. It's just the streets just be so wild. You can't really have no opinion on the shit because you don't know how it started, what went down, how everything. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, ain't nothing worth losing your life on the block, bro. Nothing. You don't gotta be on the block trying to do all this extra shit and then nah, bro. The toughest niggas, they not in the block, not on the block. They somewhere with their family. Put up. Them the real tough guys. You dig what I'm saying? All these niggas outside that's toting these pipes, they ain't tough, man. They scared.